welcome back to another episode. Like I said before, there's always something to do. So we were gonna change out the shocks on this thing because they suck, and came into another problem. So what they tried to do was they lifted the back with the little plates that you're supposed to use to raise it up about 4 to 5 inches. In the front, all they did was they cut these original tabs off here and put in shocks that were on the collapsed or the closed position, were about 15 inches. So basically there's no shock absorbing at all. It was just closed down on 15 inches. So, and then they also cut these tabs. So what we're going to end up doing, this one was bent real bad, so we're going to weld him back up. So as you can see right there, they cut the tabs off. Normally there would be, and drilled a hole here so they could use a bushing style. So they could put that one in there. It's supposed to be 2 rod ends and goes up to the top. This one up here is broken, as you can see right in there. So I bent that back. It was pointed all the way down, so they had cut it right here. We're going to weld this back up, and then I've got some 1.5 inch by 1/4 inch, I think it was, flat stock. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to cut off 1 3/4, drill a hole in the middle, and then we'll weld the tabs back up on there so that we can get the proper shocks on it. Job's finished. It looks a lot better now and rides tons better. Still a little bit rough, but you know, we keep it on the roads and just this you know, sand. We're not off-roading or anything really big. It's pretty flat around here, so it works pretty well. We also noticed that when we were tightening everything up, there was a couple missing bolts on the leaf springs here, and they also had a bolt as a spacer in there and somebody intentionally put a bolt in between each of those plates. So I guess so there was some play or something, I don't know. We took those out, tightened everything up. One of the bolts was missing back there, so all we've got is a carriage bolt in the back right now. Can't see it because of the sun, I guess. But anyway, we replaced that, put that bolt in there, and got our shocks on there. Got this all welded up and everything. Fits in there just right. Has a few inches play still to come down, and then of course we got quite a bit of lift on there, but perfect. These were Gabriel 81270 I think. It's like 10 3/4 to almost 17 inches, 16 something. So I think it was 31069 for the Monroe. That was the equivalent. Anyway, that's what we used, and it works a lot better. And got that fixed. So on to the brakes next. I think it needs a new brake cable. I found looks like it had been wrecked, and one of the brackets that holds the cables up was smashed completely against the frame and the cable, and that's why the driver's side wasn't moving at all. Just leave some comments and let us know how you do it. I know there's a lift kit for this. It looks like they put the lift kit in the back, but not in the front. So eventually we'll get that, you know, spacer up here and raise these up and maybe lift the front so that we can put some bigger tires on there. But just for around here, it's not any big deal or anything. So anyway, if you can, just leave some comments about what you do on yours, and maybe some suggestions that we can do to improve this a little more. You know, we got to get the front cover and stuff back on now. Got to find a replacement because this one's broken up here a little bit, but that'll be next. And anyway, as always, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next video.